Ufology has been dying since the day that it started. It's not getting the same coverage that it once did. It's hardly getting any coverage. And there's nothing new. There's never been any evidence, ever. Blurry photos, just like you would see of Bigfoot. Um, Even though I've had my own encounters, I know what I saw. I seen Bigfoot when I was 12 years old. Me and my brother and two other friends in Flatwoods, West Virginia, which is a hot spot for UFO activity, but no one covers it. No one cares. There's been other encounters, I'll call it, that I personally had, but that's just word of mouth. When things happen to you, you can't record it. And this was back before cell phones was a thing. I mean, it happens, and it is what it is. And so people have their own experiences, and that's the people like myself that know the truth. But you can't go on talking about it all the time. I mean, it just don't do any good, because no one's going to believe it until they see it. I mean, until a UFO lands in the White House lawn, and first contact is made. It's just where ufology's at right now. It's dead. And those the CIA and the DIA and NSA and all these places that have their organizations that have their own black projects into the topic, and every once in a while they'll throw us a bone out there, like the Air Force pilots, their encounter, the Nimitz encounter, Nimitz. Then what's been talked about the last couple of weeks, senators want the public to see the government's UFO reports. And end quote. This issue has lacked attention from senior leaders, says the Senate Intelligence Committee. So, I mean, it's hard to get anybody to care. And this report, there's a picture out there. You see what looks like meteors going in all different directions, which is probably their attempt at a UFO fleet. It's a pretty picture though. All the stars in the background and what they're trying to throw off as UFOs. In this report, the Senate Intelligence Committee has voted to require U.S. intelligence agencies and the Defense Department to compile a detailed public analysis of all data collected on, end quote, unidentified aerial phenomena. This is what's called now instead of UFOs. Unidentified aerial phenomenon, including intrusions recorded by Navy pilots in recent years, which most of us have seen that. If you haven't, then you don't care, or you're living under a rock. The provision contained in the annual intelligence authorization bill, which still needs to be adopted by the full Senate, sets up an unusually public debate on Capitol Hill about how extensively the government has been tracking high-performance aircraft of unknown origin, or UFOs, or unidentified aerial phenomenon. And what you do here, David Wilcox and those likes, which everybody has their own story. And they want to talk about disclosure, but most of us in the know that disclosure won't happen. That's it. They will not tell what they know, because then they'd have nothing else to do. We'd have no use for some of these agencies, and in their research into this unidentified aerial phenomenon. You guys agree? Disclosure, is it going to happen? Personal opinion, no. But you have certain individuals that are selected that's been targeted by people of unknown origin, like myself, that's had a couple, I'm just going to call it encounters. It was more than that, but no one needs to know. No one cares, because no one believes it unless it's happened to them, which there are very few. But more than what you think. Have you had a crazy experience? Think you've caught a UFO? 99.9% of it can be explained. But that 0.1% is the ones that we care about. That's the ones where the unknown is out there. You'll never see nothing if you don't look up. Pay attention. Do you ever look up? Your necks aren't really made to look up. You have to want to look up, or have a reason to look up, or know that something's above you to want to look up. Think about that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your comment down below.